A bill first begins as an idea. These will originate when a demographic or organization has a problem. If a solution to this problem or similar idea is brought to a representative in the House of Representatives or the Senate, then it can be proposed as a bill. Let's look at an example of the bill process by following everyone's favorite bill, the Duck Stamp Act of 2023. This bill was proposed to let hunters get duck hunting stamps online to not only make the process easier to track for the fish and game industry, but also to make it easier for licensed hunters to get the stamps they need for hunting.
Once the idea is proposed to the House of Representatives or the Senate, it officially becomes a bill and has to go through an amendment process. During this process, a committee will debate on the bill. They will add amendments, which are changes that can add or take away some features of the bill. Imagine this is like you are ordering a pizza and all of your friends add toppings before you buy it. For our beloved Duck Stamp Act of 2023, there was only one amendment added. This amendment made it so that after an electronic stamp was purchased, there will be a physical stamp printed before the end of the hunting season.
Once the committee decides on how they want to format the bill, they then send it to the House of Representatives to see if they like the bill and are willing to pass it. The bill has to pass with a majority vote, and if it doesn't pass, then it can be amended again, or possibly die and not progress any further on the path towards becoming a law. Luckily, the duck stamp modernization had no problem with getting the votes needed to pass the House of Representatives, and easily moved on to the next step.
Once the House passes the bill, it moves on to the Senate, who debates the bill and adds amendments of their own. These amendments are tricky, though. This is because the bill has to match that of the House of Representatives. This is solved by having a committee that leads negotiations between the House and the Senate until they agree on having the same amendments of the bill. At this point, they move on the bill, and if it passes in both areas, then it moves on to the President. Luckily, there were no amendments that the Senate wanted to add. This made it so there only needed to be a vote in the Senate to pass the bill, and we did pass the vote.
The final stretch of making a bill into a law is that it has to be approved by the President of the United States of America. If the President doesn't like the bill, then he can veto it and prevent it from becoming a law. However, if he likes the bill, then he can sign it and post it into a law. If the President is too lazy and doesn't sign the bill within 10 days of it passing from the House and Senate, then it automatically becomes a law. And good news, the President liked our bill of the Duck Stamp Modernization Act. He signed off on it, and it is now a law.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you learned more about how legislation works when passing a bill and making a law, and enjoyed the whimsical journey through Capitol Hill.